This is Tommy, and you're watching Indy Nation News.
Good morning, Independence High School. Today is Thursday, October the 22nd, a B-Day, and another beautiful day in Indy Nation. And as we begin the day, let's pause for a minute of silence. Thank you. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, and have a great day, Indy Nation.
This is Qasim Ahmed, and you're watching Indy Nation News.
Good morning, Independence High School. I'm Nipur Sharma, and this is Indy Nation News.
And I'm Manami Kosh. Here's what you need to know as you start your day.
The Independence chapter of Project Lifted is gearing up for our next community read, Dear Martin by Nick Stone. If you are interested in joining our school's chapter of Project Lit, email Ms. Friedman or Ms. Johnson for the Schoology group code. Our next meeting to discuss Dear Martin will be November 16th at 2 p.m. Grab your copy from the outside curbside pickup.
A reminder to anyone interested in Art Club, we will be having our first meeting after school today at 4 p.m. The club will meet every second and fourth Thursday of the month and is a chance to do something fun and art-making experiences. If you're interested, the Google Meet code is listed on the slide. See you there.
Are you a Hispanic or Latino descent? Are you interested in learning more about your heritage? If so, come to join our Hispanic Alliance Club, where we will create a network that embraces our culture and connects us with the community. Sign up by scanning the QR code.
And now another new segment on Indy Nation News. Each week in our Under the Pencil segment, reporter Lilia Ramirez shows us the artistic side of Indy Nation. Here's her first report.
Hello, Indy Nation. I'm Lilia, and this is Under the Pencil, where we dive into artworks that have been created and submitted by you, the students. Today, I will be interviewing art teacher, Mr. Green, on what his ideas and feelings are about what he teaches. Let's get right into it. So this new segment I'm doing is all about getting students of Indy Nation a little bit more involved during this uncertain time. What do you think about this new segment, where I will show art that has been submitted by students?
I think it's a fantastic idea to get art out of the community. I'm always looking for ways to share the work my students have done, and I think putting it on a news show like this is a great place to start. I've been looking around for other businesses in the area to put art into, to do online galleries and exhibitions. And last year I actually took a couple pieces and put them into countywide shows, again, just to share art and to share the art making experience with as many people as possible.
Do you think that everyone should try creating art?
Absolutely. No matter what level you're making it at, whatever reason you're doing it, I think the creative process is useful for everybody because it makes you look at the world in a way that's not, simply binary. There's not just ones and zeros, yeses and nos. Anytime you're making artwork, you have to make choices, and sometimes tough choices about what you're putting in, what you're leaving out, about what skills you need to improve on. And, again, like you said in the last question about judging your final work, that can apply to anything you're doing in life.
So I know some schools will host an art gallery showcasing students' artworks. Do you think this is a good way of bringing the school community together?
I think that anytime you can get a wider audience than just people in one particular community, you're definitely expanding and doing a good thing. Last year, we were supposed to have a pyramid show, like a cluster show at Independence in the spring, where we would have students from Independence, students from Brambleton, students from our feeder elementary schools, all bringing artwork into one place and having all those families see artwork. So if it's possible to do that this year, then we're definitely going to try to do it. And if not, then we'll have to figure out some sort of alternative digital way to show that and to get people involved, because, at the end of the day, art is not just for yourself. It can really help bring that community together.
All right, thank you so much.
You betcha.
As I've mentioned before, Under the Pencil will be something that all of Indy Nation is welcome to participate in. If you're interested in showing off your art and maybe even talking about it, please scan the QR code below. Thank you and have a great day.
Do you love learning about the sciences? Come join Independent Science Club. Sign up using the link.
Got dance? Need some stress relief? Join the Bollywood Dance Club. We meet every other Wednesday at 4:10 p.m. starting this Wednesday, October 21st. Scan the QR code to fill out a form for more information.
Also, today we have the lowdown on new tech from INN Tech reporter Trevor Savell. Here's this week's Tech or Tech.
Hello and welcome to Tiger Tech, the tech news show that will probably get copyright struck for this intro. AMD is going over its new Ryzen 5000 series processors. It will use the new Zen 3 architecture, which is the processor that dynamically changes the power used depending on the load. After the success of Ryzen 4000, everyone was wondering, will the next days work wonders for them? However, Intel, the most popular processor company, hasn't given up yet. After the failed Intel 10th generation processors, the 11th generation processors had to have faster graphics than ever before. Using the new Intel Xe integrated graphics, it is set to play some of the higher end games at low and medium settings at higher FPS than AMD's GPUs. As of mid to late September, Nvidia has just released two new graphics cards with another one on the way. Called the RTX 2000 series, these cards are not fooling around. The 3090, the flagship graphics card, will play at 8K. Nvidia just raised the bar for gaming. That's all for this edition of Tiger Tech.
Are you interested in earning virtual volunteer hours? Join Educators Rising. Educators Rising is a club for high school students who want to help our local elementary school students. We will virtually volunteer at Madison Trust Elementary School. Scan the QR code to fill out the interest form or email Ms. Sumner.
Now let's get a check on the forecast from Hannah.
Good morning. I'm Indy Nation weather reporter Hannah Skinga, and this is your Indy Nation forecast for today. Today there's going to be sunny skies with some intervals of clouds. There's going to be winds light and variable and a high of 76 degrees. Later in the evening you can expect partly cloudy skies with winds light and variable and a low of 56. That's your Indy Nation forecast. I'm weather reporter Hannah Skinga. Back to you.
That's all the time we have for today.
We leave you with the Daily Declaration.
How would you like to be the victim of someone else's bad mood just because of social media? So let's stop it.
Take me into the darkness.